There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and let's get right into it with a OU match. Strategic as fuff, straight out of the gate. We're gonna, stealth rocks. Our team, we are fighting a team. Yes, this is, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. Definitely a drizzly team. Going for the double Will-O-Wisp here is actually pretty much changes the entire match, and the way he doesn't get leftovers means he is choiced in some way, and I'm going to take that opportunity to recover up, and that's fine. And Latios is going to come in and use Thunder, surprisingly, and I'm like, hey, free kill. Pursuit. Out of there. So things are looking pretty good so far. Politoad's going to come in just to scare me out like he does, and Pringles, the Jellicent, is going to come in, and I don't really have much choice other than to stay in and take the hit, and luckily, I'm going to break through the confusion hacks and land a Surf, which is great. Now, I could have Pursuit killed him right here and right now, but I thought getting up Stealth Rocks was more important. But boy, was I wrong, because I completely blanked out on the fact that he has a Starmie. And this is terrible, because yeah, my Jellicent is at pretty much no health at all, and yeah, that's just really shitty. Now, what I should have done is stayed in and gone for a recover, because Jellicent was dead anyway, and that would have given me a free switch into Garchomp. But what happens instead, for some reason I'm going to blindly switch into Garchomp, I guess trying to predict a Thunderbolt, and he's going to see that coming and trick my Garchomp choice specs. Now this makes him virtually worthless. And yeah, I'm gonna do another stupid move here, switching in Pringles, forgetting that my own Sandstorm is going to be my downfall. Now this is going to be an interesting turn here, as I guess he thought that Earthquake was way too obvious. But you know, at this point I don't really care. I'm just going to go for it, because getting that Jirachi dead is worth it. Now, you know, before it would have been perfect to Pursuit kill that Tornadus, but now it's way too obvious. The switch-in is too obvious, and he's going to U-turn on me, and that's really terrible. And yeah, I'm just going to have to switch a Pokemon into that. And unfortunately, it is going to crit the Hydro Pump, but I think he's choice specs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that does give me a free opportunity to, you know, Outrage, which is great. So his Pokemon is whittled down, and it's down to his Politoed and his Keldeo. I'm just going to get up Stealth Rocks, because I don't want him switching around, because I know that he is. And he is going to miss the Hydro Pump. This is absolutely huge, because now the leftovers have given me more health that I can switch in again and change the weather. So that's amazing. And then he's going to die from burn. So yeah, like I said, going for the double Will-O-Wisp on turn 3 changed everything. It completely revolutionized the whole entire landscape of the battle. Anyway, his Keldeo is some kind of weird choice specs Keldeo, and the Hydro Pump is going to hurt like a bitch, but I'm going to survive and take that with a Psychic, and that is one intense as hell OU match. Great way to start an upload, and just to bridge the gap of intensity, we're going to have a random battle. And he's going to lead with Timber. Look how much damage that Ice Punch did. Holy shit. I have a Gracious Orb, or whatever the shit that item is. So, you know, Dragon Pulse should be doing a good amount of damage, but no. Leftovers Frillish can just take it like a boss. Luckily, I do have a Blissey to force, you know, Jellicent to switch out, so I can Toxic whatever wants to come in. So I'm just going to throw out Barbarouch here to scout his set, and that is doing way too much damage, so that's definitely choice banded. So I'm going to take this opportunity to switch Cobalion in. My Justified ability is going to give me the 1.5 attack boost, and I know that he's not going to want to stay in to give me more boosts, so that is a free sub right there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to gamble with Stone Edges in order to take up this Frillish. But, you know, luck is going to smile on me as I land 2 Stone Edges, which is pretty unusual for me, so that's pretty cool. And on top of that, I don't get the Scald Burn, which is huge. So I'm able to take him out safely with an Iron Head. Now, Timber's going to come out. The Mach Punch is obvious as day, so I want to switch Giratina O back in and just fire off a Dragon Pulse. Now, I do critical hit the Bellsprout. I hope that didn't matter, because I do have a Glucius Orb or whatever. I mean, I am a freaking Giratina O. I should be able to kill a Bellsprout, okay? Now, this Glameow is insanely clutch. With its Life Orb U-turns, it's giving me huge switch momentum. Huge offensive momentum, as I can just U-turn into Slacking and double edge whatever. So Barbaroach is perfect death fodder right now, and that's great. Oh, that Timber had Life Orb. That's probably why Ice Punch did so much. That is insane. So I'm going to get a free switch into Slacking, which for sure outspeeds his Pokemon. But I don't want Truant to kick in, so I'm going to have to switch out into Blissey, which is the perfect thing to face Pansear. You would think, wouldn't you? No, it is Nasty Plot. I thought he would just switch back out into his fighting Pokemon and I could catch him unawares and take him out with a Flamethrower, but no, he's gonna Nasty Plot to ×4 special attack, and all I can do is try to Toxic Stall him and do some little chip damage, but look how much damage he did with his fire attack. Holy shit, people. This is a Pansear taking down a Blissey. This, for me anyway, is unprecedented. But once again, Glameow is going to prove how clutch it is with that Life Orb U-turn. Just take that monkey out, give me switch advantage into Slacking. Slacking is very bulky, and a Life Orb Mach Punch is going to be enough to take me out. So I'm going to win that match that way, and that was way intense. Actually, way more intense than I remembered. Now this is going to be the other intense match. These matches are great for with the 100th Pokemon Showdown upload. Now this is going to be a match against someone who straight away was like, oh god, more Hailstall, and I said in response, oh god, more Standard Underused teams, because Standard Underused is the most boring, repetitive piece of shit thing ever, which is exactly why I like using this offensive/defensive Hail team. So I just had a huge chuckle out of that and had to share it with you guys. But anyway, back to the super balls intense match. I'm just going to take out his Bronzong straight away with a Life Orb Sheer Force Fire Blast. I can't tell you how good that feels. Now, I had to double switch out in order to catch that Bronzong unawares, and I'm going to have to keep acting on my toes like that. And I pretty much have 3 pairs of prediction pants on this match. I do really well. It's awesome. So Pocahontas is in, he takes that U-turn horribly, and I get a Reflect Up, and that's fine. He's gonna go for Payback. Strangely, Foul Play is kind of better than Payback in my opinion. I'm gonna U-turn out, which gives me switch advantage, so I can go into Ice King. By the fact that he's recovering health with leftovers, that kind of tips me off to the fact that he is going to be slower than me, which is great. Bulkier sets usually want leftovers. Now this is going to be pretty huge. I don't want to rely on Focus Blast to kill this guy. I'm like, can I kill him with Earth Power? With Sheer Force and Life Orb power alone? No, I can't. Umbreon is too much of a defensive powerhouse, so I'm going to have to switch out of there, which is really shitty. And bait his Roserade to come out, which is, again, the triple prediction pants. Gotta be the title of this video. I'm just playing this guy, and it's great. I'm gonna do the exact same thing again, but this time I have to go for Focus Blast. Umbreon has proven to be way too defensive, and I hit the Focus Blast, so not only do I hit that double Stone Edge, I hit a single Focus Blast, which is crazy. Now I'm just going to leave Ice King in case he wanted to overpredict and go for Thunderbolt, because I have been double switching out back and forth all the time. So, but yeah, I'm going to use my prediction pants once again. Mr. President, Mr. Obama's here, going for that Ice Shard. Look how much damage! That is a bulky Roserade with leftovers. That is an easy 2-shot, even maybe a 1-shot, depending on damage ratio, and that is beautiful. So I'm going to Death Fodder Pocahontas here. Give me a free switch into Garen, and I thought he would switch out into Raikou here. But he doesn't. He just goes balls to the walls, flare blitz, which is fine with me. I'm going to smother on a Toxic. The Toxic was more intended for Raikou, but I'm more afraid of Raikou than I am Darmanitan. And I'm so afraid of Raikou that I'm not going to protect here. I clicked on the Surf in case you wanted to, you know, save Darmanitan as a death fodder or something. I didn't want Raikou to come in for free, and in the end it doesn't really matter, because Mr. President walls Raikou, which is a beautiful thing to say. So that is Woodhammer plus Ice Shard equals bye-bye. That is beautiful. So Mr. President, the Obama Snow, not bad. Not bad at all. So that, my friends, my viewers, that is going to be my 100th Pokemon Showdown upload. Not bad indeed. I hope to keep having and recording these awesome epic matches, and yeah, if you enjoyed them as much as I do, as much as I enjoy narrating them and creating the videos, please leave a like and a comment and stuff, and check out my Facebook page. I just made one, and it's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And like the Facebook page if you want more information about my channel, or you could just subscribe. That's a good way too. But anyway, enough pandering. Yeah, that's going to be at YouTube, and see you later.